So, final thoughts on the ARC carbon pedal set. First off, these pedals are the utmost quality when it comes to describing their build. Tolerances are very tight, materials are top notch, and the finish is really the best I've seen to date on any set of pedals I've ever had in my hands. And I've had a lot of them in my hands. Like most of you guys, you probably had the Logitechs, Thrustmasters, the Fanatics, the CST F1s, and the latest set of pedals that I have is the fantastic Emery Edmond hydraulically equipped Generation 3 Tiltons. And the brake pedal really is the most important pedal we use because a consistent, repeatable brake pedal feeling means faster lap times and really just a more immersive and enjoyable experience when you're racing. And now that I've had a chance to try some of the best brake pedals currently available, maybe look at the other two pedals that we use a little closer. And here again is where the ARC pedals shine. Instead of like in the throttle pedal where you just have the spring and some mechanical stops, the ARC throttle has like 5 different ways you can adjust these things for more adjustability. And that'll allow you to dial in this throttle that will satisfy just about anybody. And the same goes for the clutch. It has those 2 valves on it, remember we saw those. And it has a lot of ways to change the way it feels, and you can actually simulate the way clutch pressure plate spring feels with them. Now, there's a lot of adjustments on these ARCs, and it means you're going to have to spend some time getting familiar with all these adjustments. But once you get to know them and you're past the learning curve, the adjustments can change from, like, say, a short travel, high pressure F1 pedal to a longer throw, less pressure GT pedal. And those changes just take a few seconds. And as another bonus, is what I really like, it's one of my pet peeves, is you can take these pedals off the plate and mount them individually. And you can even invert them if you wanted to mount them like a hanging GT pedal style. And as far as calibration and in-game setup, you saw in the video how I calibrated in Windows using the G25 setup utility, and then set them up and ran them in iRacing. And they worked fine. I also set them up, and I'm going to be tweaking them again. There's a lot of tweaks to them, so I will be tweaking them again. I also ran them in a set of Corsica and R-Factor, and they also set up very easily and ran fine. Well, as you can probably tell, I really like these pedals, and I think that I'm not going out on a limb here that I can highly recommend these for anybody that's in the market for a high-end set of pedals. Now, are there any cons of these pedals? Yes, there are. Total cost to have these shipped to the States from Milano, Italy was $1,600. Man, that's a lot of money. But really, you know, it's all relative, because when you start looking into the high-end pedal market, they're all high. I priced out a set of Neil's HE Engineering Ultimate pedals, which would be the match for these, or something I would want to test also, and they're still $1,600 shipped. And you know, that's just the way it is in the high-end pedal market. Another con might be the linear potentiometer these pedals use instead of the load cell or the high-pressure sensors for hydraulics. Now, I'm not going to get into the technical differences here because I'm nowhere near being an engineer, and you can read all the tech docs out there on the internet on these different setups and try to make a decision based on that info if you want. But it really comes down to how's the pedal feel and if you're happy using them. And I've been lucky enough to spend quality time with all 3 types, the load cells and potentiometer and the hydraulics. And I have to say, really, I can't say one's better than the other. At the end of the day, the brake pedals make you happy using them and make you consistent, and you feel like you're getting the times you need, then that's what you need. I mean, really, when you get to this level of manufactured and design implementation, you just can't go wrong. And everyone feels braking differently. We're all human beings. We're different. So I can't say that this is the best brake pedal I've ever felt, and you're going to feel the same way about it. It's just too many differences in the way we feel things. So I guess that about wraps it up. Don't want to go too long here. Hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you weren't too bored by watching all the parts, but I do like to go in a lot of detail and show you guys stuff that you don't normally see. So stop back by the Sim Racing Garage channel often. I'm working on some other reviews on some really nice stuff, and I'll be posting them in the not too distant future. So again, I'm Barry Rowland, and thanks for watching the Sim Racing Garage channel.